seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Kind of feel like playing Earthshaker.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, he already picked Earthshaker. So we have a Jug. That's a Beastmaster. Could Enigma.
10 seconds remaining.
They're gonna Windrunner. I feel like a
5
Lina.
seconds remaining.
Maybe.
Your turn to pick.
Watch it. I'm hot.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
That's close.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, sorry.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm going.
See what we do for lanes.
Not yet.
Grab wards at least? He did not. I don't know what this Earthshaker is going for, but he looks greedy.
On it. Heat wave.
I'm gonna go bot with him. We should have a pretty strong lane. But do I grab wards? Yeah, I'm gonna grab wards. Nice thing about Lina is that she's an int support, and int supports have a higher mana pool, so you're not as reliant on clarity potions.
Oh yeah.
So Light Strike Array is a max of 125 mana cast. I can cast 3 stuns without running out of mana, which is very good.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ward their pull spot so that they can't just like stack and pull against us. But either way, we have a very strong lane. I'm definitely the weak point though, so I have to be really careful. Which is probably not good based on my playstyle, because I always play too aggressive.
Quick.
The battle begins.
It's fire time. Burn a path.
Oops, I might die. They do have a slow.
Time to hot-foot it. The young firebrand returns.
I should have salved. I was thinking maybe I could survive. That gives them some nice advantage. Who got the kill too was Lich.
Heat wave.
Well, that's easy. Done.
To battle. Oh yeah. Burn a path.
Definitely not good that I fed them first blood.
Yes. Quick.
Since we're already on the long lane, this becomes very scary.
Time to hot-foot it. I go like the blazes.
And they're going to deny a lot of our experience as well, since they have a Lich.
On it. Like a wildfire. I'm going. Yes. wave.
So the bright side is that if they ever make a mistake, we can go in on them. Since we have an SK Lina. So we will have a guaranteed 2 stuns.
Like the blazes. Quick. Burn a path. To battle. On it. Like a wildfire. I'm going. Time to hot-foot it.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I think he salved or something. Because I don't think he was going to be able to survive that otherwise.
Yes.
No, he must have just barely survived it.
Heat wave.
Or Shicker, can you do courier upgrades and stuff? We're not doing so hot down here, so I need to save my money.
I'm going. Burn a path. Quick.
Solo EXP, oh yeah.
Light him up.
Too early.
Time to hot-foot it. On it.
So Beastmaster is...
Like a wildfire. Yes.
Don't want to let them get a Chain Frost off. Alright, I might die. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead.
Goodbye. God riddance.
I'm not resting till there's nothing left to burn.
Feeding that first blood was a pretty big deal. Makes it very, very hard to win a lane when you take that much gold and EXP advantage. Plus they have a Lich, so Lich does not make it easier. He almost nuked me there.
Warms my heart. Yes. I go like the blazes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm going. Burn a path. To battle. Like a wildfire. Heat wave.
That was a really late reaction from Storm.
On it. Quick. Oh yeah. Time to hot-foot it. Yes.
Guess I don't really need to be standing over there because we have vision anyways.
Time to hot-foot it. Helter swelter. Oh yeah. Quick. Heat wave. Burn a path. Like a wildfire. On it. Yes. Yes.
For this, I gave up immortality.
Feed the flames. I'm going.
You know what? This is probably 6, so. Yep. See if he does it.
Your top tower is under attack.
Nope.
Dire's structures are fortified. Your top
I
tower
don't like
is
the
under
blazes.
attack.
On the bright side, we do have a Storm Spirit, so Storm Spirit can do well
Yes.
with ganking and stuff. Could be sitting okay. It looks like we're at a disadvantage. Yeah, they had a Windrunner Tree versus a Jug,
Time to hot-foot it.
Jugger
Your
Shaker.
top tower is under attack.
Burn a path.
Your top tower has fallen.
Beastmaster might be
I don't
ganking.
like the blazes. All fired up. Oh yeah.
Blasphemy.
That's a big kill.
I'm going. Open fire.
That's a very big kill.
My finest work.
Heat wave. Yes. Fire away.
Very important that I don't steal last hits right now,
To battle.
because
On it.
we're so underfarmed. Every kill is very important.
Like
I might
a
go to a roaming now.
wildfire.
He's got 5 wand charges, which is 15. Oh god. They are chasing us.
Quick.
He looks... Oh god.
Time to hot-foot it.
Sucks.
Too many irons in the fire.
Yeah. We basically split. If I would have kept running that way... Well, really, I mean... Basically,
Looks like
we were both running kind of this way, and I should have just gone straight up instead of going to the right.
to battle.
Would have been able to hit high ground a little bit faster, I think. It's not over yet, but we're definitely at a
Yes.
pretty big disadvantage. Keep in mind though, they have no hard carries. We basically have
Oh, yeah.
2 semi-carries and a hard carry. So,
Middle tower is under
we can still win this game. There's definitely still a possibility.
I go
It's just
like
going to be a
blazes.
pain in the ass to get
Your
there.
middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
Good timing on that wand.
On it.
I barely kept him alive. That will help.
That's hot.
Now just cast a spell and do 650 damage to somebody. Looks like Treant is around. He's got arcane boots.
Burn a path.
There's 4 coming bottom.
I'm going.
Oh no.
Like a
Didn't get him.
wildfire.
I don't like his skill build. Not a fan. Alright, we're gonna team fight here. If we can engage 5v4, we can maybe win this. This
Yes.
team fight is extremely important.
On it.
Zap.
Quick.
honestly.
Put me out.
So they got 2. If we get Beastmaster as well, we'll win. Oh shit. Alright. At least they're not in tower range. So we won that. We did win that. Definitely very close though. Dust or something would have been really nice, which I'm gonna buy now just to have it. So right now Dust is really, really important. If I could have, like for example, if I had Dust when Treant went Invis, could have just killed him probably. If I landed a stun, could have just burst killed him and he would have died, period, and it would have been over. This does do more damage, this way it's less disabled though is the trade-off, so. Good. Yeah, I definitely can't afford that shit right now, so.
Burn a path.
Over here.
Burn him up. Fires.
My ulti is a little wasted there. But we traded even. I probably should have just ultied Windrunner instead of Dragon Slaving. I could have ultied her and then Dragon Slave somebody else. That was definitely a waste. But that puts me up to level 7. If we look at the numbers right now, we're actually pretty equal here. Ah, he's got phase though.
It's chilly. Throw another hero on the fire. Like a wild
And that's where we make our mistake. Losing those 2 heroes right now. That is gonna mess us up.
quick. To battle. Let's burn. On it. Yes.
Missed it! I know there was a hawk over there. If they came from behind, we would be in a lot of trouble, actually. But we don't actually have any ward money right now. I'll probably buy wards the next gold that I get, but...
Burn a path.
Ah, that's way too far.
Looking for me?
He looks dead.
I'm going.
Over here now.
Like a wildfire.
I did not even see Earthshaker.
Whoa, what I
Oh
miss?
yeah.
God damn it.
Even but warm
I got totally baited in. I could have killed him if Treant did show up. I was gonna wait for my ulti and do a slave ulti, but the Treant showed up at the perfect time. He ultied me. Only killed me though, and it's not the end of the world. I mean, look what's going on top. It's 14-11, which is pretty good considering the circumstances.
Let's heat things up.
But he just did a bunch of damage to the tower. If we can get a tower actually and make up for a huge gold disadvantage, it's gonna be game's gonna be looking a little bit better. When you're this far behind and you have much worse heroes in the early game, you can't make any mistakes and you have to defend all their pushes and stuff.
On it.
Super important.
Oh yeah. Scorch 'em. I go like the blazes.
I need to buy some observer wards. Does Earthshaker still have some? He does. Okay, I'm good then. I don't need to buy them. Alright, time to run back to base. Juggernaut gets picked off though, which is not good. Blink on Rexar is really scary for me actually. At this point, tanking up is most likely the most important thing I can do.
I'm going.
So what I'm gonna do is buy a circlet.
Like a wildfire.
Alright, Lich almost has a mech. Treant's going for a refresher. It's a semi-fresh ward. I need to get bottom. Watch out for that blink on Beast.
Yes.
But luckily we have pretty good counter push with Lina and Earthshaker. He's got his arcanes, so.
Yes. Yes.
The enemy's
And there we go.
top tower
That's split
has
push.
fallen.
We just got gold. So that will buy me a bracer, which is going to give me an extra
To battle.
80 HP, which is pretty significant.
Getting warmer. Ready to burn
I really needed to mech.
out away.
I didn't want. I could have lived. But we killed Treant, and that was a mega kill. So, still worth it. I've been the one that's dying, but I'm the support. I shouldn't have died. Totally should not have died. But I panicked. Should have wand ultied, and I could have lived, I think. More likely than not.
The wind.
Alright, and now we're coming back from the game.
Stoke those flames.
So,
I'm coming to
There's the
keep
bracer.
them.
The enemy's
Yes.
bottom tower has fallen.
And every piece of gold that I get right now has to go into absolutely as much survivability as possible. Bracers, things like that. I've actually died a lot now, 2-7 and 4, wow. But I don't think I'm majorly misplaying, it's just we're super far behind and I'm by far the squishiest person on my team. This stuff happens, and I don't feel too bad about it.
Blazes.
Oops. Good ward coverage as well.
Attack. Yes.
Oops.
Burn a
And Storm
path.
gets farm preference over me. See if I can buy another bracer.
Oh yeah.
Beastmaster has killed the Earthshaker.
Like a wildfire.
And that is a dead hero. Oh god, he went in? Shit.
Yes. Burn a path.
Mm.
Gotcha.
That's kind of stuff that we can't let happen. Losing 3 heroes, we're gonna lose 4 heroes. That's gonna put them back in the advantage. If we basically needed to continue turtling and not dying there, so losing that 4 heroes like that was like basically removes the last 10 minutes of our accomplishments. And I don't know who died first, but we probably should just let them die, because fighting in a bad situation, when an unfavorable or dead even situation, is just super unlikely to be successful.
Thanks for the warm
So we shouldn't have even show up. And now we might see Earthshaker die as well. I don't know what happened. I think they were maybe farming the jungle and then Beastmaster blinked and ultied somebody. But I think Juggernaut died first actually. Oh, that's
like
scary.
a wildfire. To battle.
And he was standing way too far forward. This is actually a really tough tower to control because they can just run around the sides pretty easily. But I'm at least gonna do this. Just try to slow it down a little bit.
Fire.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm going.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Try to kill that hawk if you
Time to
can.
hot-foot it. Quick.
They might be rushing, but we can't really do a whole lot about it.
On it.
I might just get stat levels after this, perhaps, because I don't really expect to survive anyways.
I go like the blazes.
Dire structures are fortified.
Quick.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Might lose 2 towers. I don't know if this is worth it.
Looking for me?
Must have blinked away or something.
Like a wildfire. Time to hot
Radiant structures are fortified.
Alright, now they're showing up.
Yes.
Here I am.
On it.
So we lost a tier 1. We did some damage to their tier 1. They spent a lot on TPs there, which wasn't bad.
Yes. I'm going.
So basically, number 1 priority in team fights, try to stun and ulti somebody, pretty much. Somebody has to get ultied. And I should also buy observance now, because... His right now. Okay, good ward locations right now. Probably I'll put one here, and I'll put one right here. That'll give us a little bit of approximation. And you just gotta cast that when you can get the hits off. If you can kill somebody, you do it, basically. That's how you do that.
Yes.
I'm over here.
Yes. My flame burns brighter.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up a stat level now.
Like the blazes.
So that went very well. We killed Treant. He definitely needs to get a Planeswalker's Cloak, because killing him is very, very good.
Oh yeah.
I've got 2 stuns. Oops, I shouldn't have attacked that. Because now it's gonna get pulled out. It's already pretty obvious what's going on, but...
Heat wave. Burn them all.
Oh, the Arcane is so good.
Bring in the heat. Slash and burn.
Gotta kill this right now.
I go like the blazes.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Now we're gonna be fighting with no mana. But I don't have mana at least.
Quick.
Bit off more than
I'm going.
cycle of life continues.
To battle. Burn a path.
Double kill.
Unfortunately, can't get to our allies. Alright, looks like we might turtle this one. Okay. Once again, since I am worried about just not dying, Treads is on the way. The dust has been picked up. Did someone grab the dust?
Yes.
Let's buy another one.
Time to hot foot it.
So I kind of need wards more right now. Alright, so as much HP as possible so that I don't die, hopefully. Ah, fuck.
Was the last of my kind.
I think he's gonna be able to get this. He's in trouble now.
Heat wave.
Nice. So at least he'll get 1 kill.
Like a wildfire.
That shackle was very, very unfortunate, basically.
On it.
Be very careful right now.
Where's the body?
I go like the blazes.
Should have also tread switched, by the way. But I didn't, because I forget. I'm gonna put a ward right here.
Burn a path. Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm gonna save this last ward for just a little bit here. I don't quite need to place it yet because we still have ward vision down here. I mean, I could put an offensive ward up, but
Yes.
there's basically...
Time to hot-foot it. I'm going.
You might die for this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
To battle.
Oh my god, that was so lucky. So we just got really lucky. Wow. Zeus ultied. No Zeus ulti. And he died to a neutral. That couldn't have been better, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Alright, they want to push. He does not have buyback, though. So, important distinction. Does this guy have? No refresher
I'm
yet.
going.
They don't have the best pushing.
Quick.
Illusion.
I'm just gonna sit back and I want to Dragon Slave the creep wave. That's what we need to kill.
Heat wave.
Luckily it goes really far now.
Like a wildfire.
Let the fun begin.
Time to hot-foot it.
Top tower's also taking some decent damage, but it'll hold.
Your top tower is under attack.
I
What's
go
that
like
sound?
the blazes.
Is that like the, I think that's trees sound.
Your top tower is under attack.
I don't know what this guy's thinking, to be honest.
Your top tower is under attack.
I go like the blazes. All fired up.
Your top tower is under attack.
So we win another team fight.
Yes. I'm going.
Once again failed the tread switch. And now I want to put down some offensive wards.
Yes.
Haste.
Heat wave.
I'm gonna follow him in.
Radiant structures
Burn
are
'em up.
fortified.
It's not gonna get him.
Slash and burn.
Alright, we should be able to take the tier
To
1.
battle.
The enemy's middle tower
Scorch 'em.
has fallen.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Still do no vision. Oh, it was sentry there.
Burn a path.
Oh, what I miss.
Open fire. Snuffed out.
We stayed too long.
Now you've done it.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna grab a stat level.
The
So they got another
enemy's
tower.
middle has fallen.
They call it GG well play. It's not over yet, but we're definitely gaining a lot of momentum. I also failed to use my ulti, which was probably not smart. I should have just thrown it. Maybe on the Beastmaster. It's kind of hard to say. I was busy throwing stuns to try to keep people alive, but it might have been better just to toss the ulti out. Usually is the case. And the best next progression is a Drum of Endurance. Oh god, I didn't realize I had 4 TP scrolls. Ugh. Feel dirty right now. Could have bought wards, could have bought dust, could have bought sentries, and I buy a 4th TP scroll.
Like a wildfire.
That was not good. I thought I used it my last one or something, but I actually died. That's how I used my TP scrolls.
Time to hot-foot it. Yes. I go like the blazes.
Getting at least 1 fiery soul is definitely good though. It's very strong at 1 level.
Quick.
4 staff would be good, but at this point I think dust and sentries are gonna be key.
On it.
He's got sentries. Just to make sure.
Heat wave.
And now we can go aggressive because my wards have put us there.
Yes. Burn a path. I'm going.
And with some solid warding, we get another kill.
To battle.
You guys want to take bot? No? Mid? Okay, we're gonna go mid.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bring the dust. That way if we ever spot roof trolling, do you want to put down just a random sentry maybe? That was a huge waste of mana. And not appropriate, I think.
Hot-foot it.
He's got a bloodstone with 15 charges, which is great, but we have to be a little bit conservative.
Yes. Oh yeah.
If Treant goes in, it'll probably be like right here.
Bring in the heat.
The
If
enemy's
they just like give up, I'd be really sad. I think they gave up.
Like a wildfire.
the enemy's
There's
middle
Lich at least. Maybe they're just scared of Storm. But we're gonna take a Rax for absolutely free. They should have defended that pretty much.
The enemy's middle barracks.
There is not really much excuse for them not defending that.
Time to hot-foot it.
Okay.
I go like the blazes.
So, what do you do in downtimes like this? Farm the jungle, as a support here, of course.
To battle. Burn a path.
I'm okay with my HP at this point, so I'm going to pick up more fiery souls.
Heat wave. Fire away. Quick. I'm going.
Okay. So, farmed a little bit of gold. I should be
Yes.
down here probably. And he's actually gonna go Roshan. I'm gonna go help him out, I think.
Yes.
The
Alright,
enemy's
and this is the
bottom
point of the game where the
tower
game
has
is pretty much one-sided on us, and it's not gonna get any better for them. And now we all get the EXP.
fallen.
Wildfire.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Now we're gonna go Rax bottom, because all of the towers are missing. And all because we turtled effectively.
Yes.
Our allies should not be splitting up. These two guys going mid is not smart. Well, it's not ideal. We should just go straight for the Rax. I mean, Treant just respawned now, but we definitely have a huge advantage.
Oh,
And
yeah.
of course I want to stay on strength treads for the team fights.
Burn. Heat wave.
He definitely went a little too far, but we got the tower.
The enemy's bottom
Do we really not have a
tower
sentry?
has fallen.
Shit. This is actually pretty shitty.
Yes.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
I'm getting a second tool.
We might not be able to kill her if we didn't ulti that. Oh, there's a sentry. Alright, so that's the 2 racks, and that's pretty much the game. So we're able to turtle that out. It's always so crucial, guys, that you don't lose heroes for bad things. It's very, very important that you team fight correctly and that nobody gets out of position. If anybody gets out of position, you just lose the game. That's how it goes. But luckily, we were able to turtle it out despite our rough start. A very, very rough start, I might add. And we're going to see Lich disconnect because he knows the game will end in less than 5 minutes.
Heat wave.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
Alright, so we win.
To battle. Yes.
Dire victory.
Alright, so, that is a good example of turtling up despite having a pretty large disadvantage that they exerted. They didn't have any late game heroes, but I mean, Zeus, Lich, all scary Beastmaster, Windrunner, Treant. Treant got bad items. He never finished his refresher, which means that look how much gold he wasted. His arcane boots, not really doing a whole lot for him. His perseverance, his oblivion staff, completely wasted. Like, I understand that you need arcane boots to get a refresher, but if you spend the money on arcane and then also get the refresher, all of that mana regen items that he purchased, which was like pretty much the whole oblivion staff, the void stone of the perseverance, and the arcane boots, that's 3 like mana regen items. Way overkill just to get that refresher. So basically Treant couldn't do anything but cast his basic spells, and we ended up turtling it up and eventually carrying that with hard carries. So that's why we won it. I'm probably going to upload that one, I think, on my YouTube. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.